up against the associates Nepal. The first time these two sides have ever met. So that in itself lends itself to something really, really interesting. The toss, well, that was won by Nepal, and they've decided to bowl first. Beautiful conditions here this evening. A light breeze blowing across the ground. The heat of the day has dispersed, and this is why it's a significant match. South Africa, well, they're already through. They know they're into the next round, but Nepal, it's a must-win game for them. If they win, they keep alive their chances of going into that second stage. The flags of the two teams out on the ground, along with the ICC banner. And very shortly, they'll be joined by the officials and the children. Isn't that fantastic?
He's not the tallest individual, he's a skiddy customer, but can get the ball to shape away nicely from the right.
I think that's off the pad. It's run down to the boundary. And yes, indeed, 4-leg buys.
Yeah, Samakar may be disappointed in the Nepal team. Inside edge allows Quinton de Kock to get off the strike. It's not like you've played in many.
It looks as though it's kept a little low. Sean Pollock was mentioning a little bit earlier. De Kock's going to profit with a boundary there, but it was an unconvincing shot. Perilously close to the stumps, almost dragged it on. Stars on show tonight. Smashed down the ground by Hendricks. Much needed boundary for him and for South Africa.
Putting it in there at over 100. There, he's got it. He's managed to have one that's perfectly placed from a length perspective, maybe holding up on the wicket. That's what Quinton de Kock's tending to suggest. And Nepal, they've got their...
Little bit of room given there. Markram moving away. Back to Reza Hendricks, rather, moving away and smashing that ball over backward point. It's a lovely shot. First through the offside, and then a beautiful piece of timing from the onside. The bowler just trying to adjust and keep his line a little bit tighter, but on that occasion...
Yeah, Kushal.
That's racing away. Ending the power play with a boundary. It is carnival time. It's also...
Economy rate of 6.3.
Wow.
Has he been out of the game for how long, Ali? No, he's back on the mark.
Well, this is a challenging period now for both of these.
3.1. It's powerfully hit by Reza Hendricks and just beaten the long off boundary. It was a wonderful shot off the back foot. Hopefully this is the start that South Africa kick this innings going.
Dropped short, hit airily, hit hard. And we've got a 6. Ramallah dropping short. Perhaps that'll be the shot that releases. How do you cope with this sort of turn, Atta?
The inaugural tournament, that was the inaugural match. Tony Cozier on commentary, West Indies. It's a lovely looking shot. That has flown off the middle of the bat. Aidan Markram, maybe that's a trigger for the skipper to get up that gearbox and start it. Straight, lofted, man underneath it. Oh dear, Kushal puts it down. That was a simple catch and he knows it.
Yeah, we were just...
Hendricks, who's been in for 34 balls for 35, stays. Dragged it on. Aidan Markram, the skipper, has gone. And that's very well bowled by Kushal. He's made amends for the drop catch. Well, in the last year or the last night.
To use his feet.
Ooh, look at that. Little spitting cobra out there. Now, Lamachane, oh, well bowled Sandeep Lamachani's having a dream night. Oh, he's got the reverse, almost. Sompal Kami, he had his hands, he had his fingers on the ball. That hasn't found the fence, it's found the fielder. Klassen, hold it. That is a great catch. Karan KC holds on. The juggler, but the juggler's done well enough because he's got the... They're watching. And David Miller comes in with a job to do. David Miller. Oh, now then, Joel Wilson, what do you think? Will they have a look at this? Yes, Rohit Podal says, I want to have a look at that. It's a full toss, and he doesn't know where it is.
In the centre.
Up in the air. Airee's under it, and he takes the catch. Hendricks goes, and further problems for South Africa. It was a shot. Stubbs pulls out the sweep shot, and it's gone for 4. Oh dear. Watch the spin is always the call in that situation, and Karan KC most assuredly didn't.
It's exactly
Sliced
like
off the outside edge, and the catch is taken. Lamachane takes it at backward point. Airee strikes, and it's another wicket down. Miller had a reprieve from an LBW. Bottom of the screen there, South Africa in all sorts of trouble. Marco Jansen in at number 7.
batters.
Stubbs looking. And there's no one out to a deep square leg. That's gone for 4. Stubbs moving across his stumps and taking advantage of that. 6.
That's the power of Tristan Stubbs, as well as the reach, being one of the taller batters, the natural leg.
Out. Good catch from Anil Shah running in from long on. Landed with his elbows on the ground, but he still managed to hold on. 3 wins. They're really struggling. Last ball. And another wicket for Bhurtel. 4 for him. And a fantastic end to this innings from a Nepal perspective. South Africa at one stage was 68 for 1, and after their